The regular session of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the Province of Northern Samar is hereby called to order. Please rise for the prayer to be led by the Honorable Albert A. Lucero and kindly remain standing for the Philippine National Anthem.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Almighty. Sa ngaran sa Namay, ug sa Anak, ug sa Dios Espiritu Santo. Amen. Mahigugmaon ug magarahom nga Dios, adi kami nadangop sa imo, nasaludo sa imo, ikaw ang amon magbarantay, ikaw ang amon giya, ikaw ang amon inspirasyon sa adlaw-adlaw sa namon kinabuhi. Ginaaro namon nga siningamon katitirok, pagpahamtang, pagplastar, pagdeliberate sin mga balaudnon o mga desisyon nga may kahinungdanan san pagpauswag, kamingawan, ngan kaupayan sa mga Nortihanon, ada akaunta sa amon butnga, nagahatag sinsugad nga giya, sugad nga kaaraman, agod maghatag kami sa namon kinasing-kasing, ngan mabinungahon nga pag-ugop sa ngaran san imo pagdominar sa amon dinhi sa kalibutan. Pinapangaro namon ini, pinahagin sa Kristo nga amon Ginoo. Amen. Sa ngaran sa Namay ug sa Anak sa Dios Espiritu Santo. Amen.
The Secretary is requested to call the roll.
Honorable Abalon Elcid, Honorable Abalon Mariana, Honorable Ballesta, Honorable Bandal, Honorable Batula, Honorable De La Rosa, Honorable Isedra, Honorable Hiliamak, Honorable Hernandez, Honorable Lucero, Honorable Silvano, Honorable Uy, Honorable Vicario. There are 10 members present, including the presiding officer.
With 10 members present, quorum is hereby declared. The Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. We are now on item number 5, reference of business. Mr. Chair, please direct the Secretary to read all items under the reference of business for referral to the proper committees.
The Secretary, you may proceed.
Resolution number 2021-308 of the Municipality of Palapag, Northern Samar, resolution adopting the fiscal year 2021 second supplemental investment program of the municipality of Palapag, Northern Samar.
To the Committee on Finance.
Ordinance number 04 series of 2021 of the municipality of Salvino Lubos, Northern Samar, an ordinance utilizing the amount of 1,149,265 pesos and 77 centavos under special purpose appropriation salary adjustment fund for the implementation of second tranche of the modified salary schedule for local government personnel pursuant to Republic Act number 11466 of the municipality of Salvino Lubos, Northern Samar.
To the Committee on Finance.
Resolution number 2021-79-07 of the municipality of Catarma, Northern Samar. A resolution approving the supplemental annual investment plan of the municipality of Catarma, Northern Samar for fiscal year 2021.
To the Committee on Finance.
Ordinance number 09 series of 2021 of the municipality of Ali, Northern Samar. An ordinance adopting the approved operation and maintenance policy of the Farmers Irrigators Association and the municipality of Allen, governing and regulating the use of irrigation water and protection of the irrigation facility within the municipality of Ali, Northern Samar.
To the Committee on Finance. Committee on Agriculture and Food Security. Rather, you may proceed.
Ordinance number 01 series of 2018 of the municipality of Salvino Lubos, Northern Samar, an ordinance prescribing guidelines for the grant of an authority to license to operate cockpit, including other regulations relative thereto.
To the Committee on Energy, Utilities and Franchises.
Ordinance number 05 series of 2021 of the municipality of Salvino Lubos, Northern Samar, an ordinance establishing a local college in the municipality of Salvino Lubos to be known as the Hinaro B. Yamamoto Memorial College of Agriculture, Sciences and Technology, granting its charter, providing for the rules, regulations, and pertinent guidelines for the establishment and appropriating funds for the operations thereof.
To the Education Committee.
Ordinance number 06 series of 2021 of the municipality of Salvino Lubos, Northern Samar, an ordinance prohibiting open defecation in public place within the territorial jurisdiction of the municipality of Salvino Lubos, Northern Samar, imposing fines and penalties for violations and providing funds relative thereof.
To the Committee on Health.
Ordinance number 2021-78-06 of the municipality of Catarma, Northern Samar, an ordinance appropriating the annual budget of the economic enterprise for the fiscal year 2021 in the total amount of 41,119,192 pesos and 94 centavos, covering the various expenditures for operations of the economic enterprise of the municipal government of Catarma, Northern Samar for fiscal year 2021 and for other purposes.
To the Committee on Finance.
Resolution number 2427, series of 2021 of the municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar, resolution approving the plan to provide counterpart funding in the amount of 600,000 pesos to the proposed project Climate Resilient Farming System for Smallholding Farmers in Catubig Valley, covering the period from 10 years, 2021 to 2024. From years 2021 to 2024.
To the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriation.
Resolution number 2428, series of 2021 of the municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar, resolution approving the plan to provide counterpart funding in the amount of 800,000 pesos to the proposed project S&T Action Frontline Emergencies, safe for rehabilitation and stream bank stabilization of Catubig River using bamboo, nipa, and mangrove, covering the period from years 2021-2024.
To the Committee on Finance.
Resolution number 2429, series of 2021 of the Municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar, resolution approving the plan to provide counterpart funding in the amount of 5 million pesos for the DOST Community Empowerment through Science and Technology project proposal of the Department of the Agriculture Department.
To the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation.
Resolution number 2430, series of 2021 of the Municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar, resolution approving 24 items of the 25 PPAs for inclusion as supplemental items to the 2021 Annual Investment Program of the Municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar.
To the Committee on Finance.
Appropriation Ordinance number 413, series of 2021 of the Municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar. An ordinance appropriating the amount of 11 million pesos for the construction of Phase 1 two-story executive annex building.
To the Committee on Finance. The Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We are now on item number 6, committee report. Earlier, Mr. Chair, the chairman of the Committee on Laws, Justice and Human Rights and Public Accountability, Honorable Vicario, has intimated to me that he is not ready with the committee report, and so I move for deferment of this item until next session. Deferment.
Deferred.
I move for deferment of this item, Mr. Chair.
A motion duly seconded is presented for the deferment of administrative case versus the Honorable Vice Mayor of Municipality of Mondragon. Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the next item, item number 7, calendar of business. Under that is item 7-A, review of municipal ordinance and resolutions. First to present the committee report is the Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriations. And so, Mr. Chair, please recognize its Chairman, Honorable Albert A. Lucero.
The Honorable Albert Lucero, Chairman, Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriations, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriations will be reporting the following items. Item number 3, item number 5, item number 7, item number 8, item number 9, item number 10, item numbers 11, item number 15, and item number 16. All other items, Mr. Chairman, I move that they be deferred till next session.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, on item number 3, the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations recommends that a resolution be passed declaring resolution number 2021-67-05 of the Municipality of Catarman valid for its passage is consistent with the provisions of the Local Government Code of 1991 and other laws and issuances. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
On item number 5, the recommendation of the committee is that we pass a resolution declaring resolution number 2021-72-05 of the Municipality of Catarman entitled Resolution Adopting the Local Climate Change Adaptation Plan, LCCAP 2021-2026, as valid for its passage is consistent with the provisions of the Local Government Code of 1991 and other laws and issuances. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, approved. Please proceed.
On item number 7, Resolution number 23, 1998, Series 2021 of the Municipality of Lawang, entitled Resolution Approving 12 items of PPAs for inclusion as supplemental items for 2021 Annual Investment Program of the Municipality of Lawang, Northern Samar. The recommendation of the committee will pass a resolution declaring the subject resolution valid. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. Please
On
proceed.
item number 8, Ordinance number 397, Series 2021 of the Municipality of Lawang, General Fund Supplemental Budget number 3, total appropriation is 5 million. The recommendation of the Commission will pass a resolution declaring the subject appropriation ordinance operative in its entirety as of the date of its effectivity, for it shows substantial compliance with the provisions of the Local Government Code of 1991 and its IRR, subject, however, to the recommendations of the Local Finance Committee dated July 13, 2021. I move for adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
On item number 9, Ordinance number 4, Series of 2021 of the Municipality of Bobon, General Fund Supplemental Budget number 2, involving a total appropriation of 5 million pesos. The recommendation of the committee will pass a resolution declaring the subject appropriation ordinance operative in its entirety, subject, however, to the recommendations of the Local Finance Committee dated July 13, 2021. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
On item number 10, Ordinance number 2021-032, Series 2021 of the Municipality of San Isidro, authorizing their fiscal year 2021 General Fund Supplemental Budget number 7, with a total appropriation of 2,712,020 pesos. The recommendation of the committee is to pass a resolution declaring the subject ordinance operative in its entirety, subject, however, to the recommendations of the Local Finance Committee dated July 13, 2021. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
On item number 11, Ordinance number 2021-033 of Series of 2021 of the Municipality of San Isidro, authorizing the fiscal year 2021 General Fund Supplemental Budget number 8, involving a total appropriation of 1 million pesos. The recommendation of the committee is that we pass a resolution declaring the subject appropriation ordinance operative in its entirety, for it shows substantial compliance with the provisions of the Local Government Code of 1991 and its implementing rules and regulations, subject, however, to the recommendations of the Local Finance Committee dated July 13, 2021. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
Item number 15, Ordinance number 2021-04 of the Municipality of Gamay, authorizing fiscal year 2021 General Fund Supplemental Budget number 2, involving a total appropriation of 1,985,801 pesos and 18 centavos. The recommendations of the committee is to pass a resolution declaring subject ordinance operative in its entirety as of the date of its effectivity, subject, however, to the recommendations of the Local Finance Committee dated July 13, 2021. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
On item number 16, Resolution number 61, Series of 2021 of the Municipality of Mondragon, entitled Resolution Adopting and Approving the Second Supplemental Annual Investment Plan for calendar year 2021 of this municipality for other purposes. The recommendation of the committee is to pass a resolution declaring the subject resolution valid, for its passage is consistent with the provisions of the Local Government Code of 1991 and other laws and issuances. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The-
All reports are signed by the Honorable Hazel A. De La Rosa, Honorable Martis J. Gliamac, Honorable Christian Emmanuel W. Uy, and this representation as chairman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Noted, the Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We are now on item 7-B2, report from the Committee on Civil Service, appointments on reorganization, and the Committee on Finance. This is a joint committee report. However, the chairman of the Committee on Civil Service, appointments and reorganization, the lead committee, is not around, and therefore I move that the consideration of all these items be deferred until next session, Mr. Chair. I move that we defer consideration of these items as the chairman of the committee, of the lead committee, the Committee on Civil Service, Appointments and Reorganization, Honorable Gina Silvano, is not around, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the next item, this is a report from the Committee on Laws, Justice, Human Rights, and Public Accountability for Ordinance Number 5, Series of 2021 of the Municipality of Bubon. Mr. Chair, please recognize the Chairman of the Committee, Honorable Joma Vicario.
The Honorable Pascasio Joshua Maria H. Vicario III, Chairman, Committee on Laws, Justice, Human Rights, and Public Accountability, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chair, the Committee on Laws, Justice, Human Rights, and Public Accountability would refer Municipal Ordinance Number 5, Series of 2021 of the Municipality of Bobon, this province, entitled An Ordinance Prohibiting the Lenders or Financer Pantawid Pamilya Filipino Programs, 4Ps, and Senior Citizen Beneficiaries of the Municipality of Bobon, Northern Samar from engaging in cash and pawning loan, collateral, and other false representations or undertaking and providing penalties for violation thereof, as considered the same and has the honor to report it back to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan with the recommendation to declare the subject ordinance valid, being in accordance with but not limited to RA 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991. Submitted for approval this 19th day of July 2021, Katarman, Northern Samar. Signed by the Chairman, this representation, Mr. Chair. Signed by Vice Chairman, Honorable Maria Ana G. Abalon. Signed by members, Honorable Gota Ballesta, Honorable Asa De La Rosa, and Honorable Marites Galiamak. I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. The Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We now proceed to the next item, number 8, third and final reading. For the first item, I move that we pass a resolution on third and final reading declaring ordinance number 12, series of 2021, entitled An Ordinance Creating the Provincial Epidemiology Surveillance Unit and directing all stakeholders to report or all notifiable diseases and other important health data necessary in the prioritization and implementation of health programs and clarifying the mandate, functions, manpower, and logistics requirement of such unit. Approved. I so move, Mrs. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the next item, I move that we pass a resolution approving ordinance number 13, series of 2021, entitled An Ordinance granting incentive to the municipalities within the province of Northern Samar that achieved the Zero Open Defecation Program status as declared by the Department of Health on third and final reading.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the next item, I move that we pass a resolution declaring ordinance number 14, series of 2021, entitled An Ordinance Granting Benefits and Incentives to Barangay Nutrition Scholars and for other purposes on third and final reading.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the next item, I move that we pass a resolution declaring appropriation ordinance number 2021 -02 and 2021-03, both of the municipality of Magamay and some are operative and start is subject to some conditions. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
For the next item, I move that we pass a resolution declaring municipal ordinance number 6, series of 2021 of the municipality of Bobon, Northern Samar valid on third and final reading.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the next item, I move that we pass a resolution declaring Municipal Ordinance Number 2021-05 of the Municipality of Gamay, Northern Samar valid, subject to some conditions.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before we proceed, Mr. Chair, I would like to amend the first three motions. The motion is not for the approval of the ordinance approving these ordinances, but rather approving ordinance number 12, series of 2021, with the title on third and final reading, Mr. Chair. And another for the next item, letter B, is a motion approving ordinance number 13, series of 2021 of this Sangguniang Panlalawigan, with the following, with the title also. And the last is again a motion approving ordinance number 14, series of 2021. I so, Mr. Chair, that's the amendment, because earlier I said I am moving for a resolution to approve these ordinances. So I am amending that I am moving for the approval of the ordinances itself, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. Session is suspended for 1 minute. Session is resumed. The Honorable Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we are now on item number 9, other matters. Mr. Chair, please recognize Honorable Uy under the other matters.
The Honorable Christian Emmanuel Uy is recognized.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning to our colleagues. Mr. Chair, last July 8, 2021, the IATF, the Interagency Task Force, has allowed children ages 5 and above under the risk classification of modified general community quarantine and general quarantine to go outside or to go outdoor areas, Mr. Chair. And Northern Samar, Mr. Chair, our province, was placed under MGCQ. Therefore, Mr. Chair, we need to align our issuances with the national guidelines, with the recommendation of the IATF, the Interagency Task Force. Therefore, Mr. Chair, I have with me here a ordinance that will allow children ages 5 and above to go out of outdoor areas, Mr. Chair. I'm presenting an ordinance. With that, Mr. Chair, may I request the Majority Leader to move for the suspension of the rules to give clearance to the consideration of this ordinance. So move. May I request, Mr. Chair, with the Majority Leader.
The Honorable Majority Leader is recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, as requested by Honorable Uy, I move that we suspend the rules to pave the way for the passing of an ordinance relative to this new IATF issuance. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection on the motion to suspend the rules of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to give clearance to the immediate adoption of consideration and adoption of the proposed ordinance of the Honorable Christian Emmanuel Uy? There being none, motion is carried. The Honorable Uy is recognized. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As mentioned earlier, Mr. Chair, our current ordinance has prescribed that only those 21 years old and above, but below 60 years old, can go out of outdoor places. Therefore, Mr. Chair, I am presenting an ordinance allowing children ages 5 and above under the risk classification of the modified general community quarantine and the general community quarantine, or upon the recommendation of the provincial IATF, except those under heightened restriction to go to outdoor areas. Under the ordinance, Mr. Chair, outdoor areas shall be considered or shall be classified as to, and it shall be limited to parks, playgrounds, beaches, biking and hiking trails, outdoor tourist sites and attractions, as may be defined by the Department of Tourism, outdoor non-contact sports, courts and venues, and al fresco dining establishments in the previously mentioned areas. Mixed-use indoor-outdoor buildings and facilities such as malls and similar establishments are not included in the allowed outdoor areas. Another section, Mr. Chair, is children must be supervised by adults and observe minimum public health standards such as wearing of face masks and social distancing. Another section also, Mr. Chair, is the local government units or the municipal local government units may increase the above age restriction of children depending on the COVID-19 situation in the respective jurisdictions, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, if there are questions with this proposed ordinance.
The Honorable Joma Vicario is recognized.
Mr. Chair, before the Honorable Vicario, the Honorable Lucero wishes to be a co-author of this ordinance.
The manifestation of the principal author is duly noted. Honorable Vicario, you may proceed.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, just for clarification, this is an interagency task force, National IATF additional guidelines, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this is a new guidelines by the National IATF that was issued just this July 8, 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, it says here that under this new guideline, we are allowing children age 5 and above. Can you define, Mr. Chairman, what is the meaning of children? Why is it age 5 and above? What is above in this, Mr. Chairman?
Meaning, Mr. Chair, all persons ages 5 and above can go out of their respective, can go out to outdoor areas.
Mr.
So
Chair,
this not only allow, this only emphasize the children because of the age of 5 years old. But
And
it also allows those persons above the category of children, so more than the 5 years old or the adults and the senior citizens can go out of the respective places, can go out to the outdoor areas.
Mr. Chairman, until what age are you considered to be a child? Age 5 and what is the specific age to be considered as a child? To still be considered as a child?
Well, Mr. Chair,
because you know, Mr. Chairman, we have to be specific in this matter because under our previous ordinance that we passed, we specified here the ages from 21 to below, which is 59 years old. So I guess we have to set parameters unto which we will consider a person a child. Because under here, in this new ordinance that we are going to create, it says here that children must be supervised by adults and observe minimum public health standards. There are certain things that must be done with children. So, Mr. Chairman, I think we need to specify up to which age we should consider a person a child.
yes, Mr. Chair. May I move for a 1 minute suspension, Mr. Chair?
Session is suspended for 1 minute. Session is resumed. The Honorable Christian Emmanuel Uy is recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, as discussed during our caucus, I move, Mr. Chair, that this ordinance be referred to the Committee on Laws. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, motion is carried. The Honorable Majority Leader.
We are now on item number 10, Ms. Chair, privilege and question hour. Nobody signified to make use of this time, and so we now go to the last item, adjournment. 1 minute suspension.
You may
Mr. Chair.
proceed.
1 minute suspension first. Suspension for 1 minute.
Session is suspended for 1 minute. Friday, July 30 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Ibabaw Hall of the Provincial Capitol.